Love me tender, falling in love, the wonder of you.
All right, folks, strap in, because we're about to take a roller coaster ride through the legendary, the unstoppable, the man who made the king of rock and roll rise again, Jerome Evardome. This man took every note, every song, and turned it into a showstopper. Today, we're counting down the top 10 Jerome performances, plus some honorable mentions you can't skip. Let's roll.
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Everybody loves somebody? Oh, Jerome didn't just sing this, he wrapped the entire audience in velvet. Smooth as silk, classy as a midnight martini, and full of charm that could melt steel beams.
My sometime is now.
This was Jerome stepping out of the Elvis jumpsuit for a second and saying, "See, I can croon like the Rat Pack too." Dean Martin would have been grinning ear to ear.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low.
And just when you think you've seen it all, bam! Jerome flips the script with Josh Turner's Your Man.
Baby, we ain't got no place to go.
That low, booming voice didn't just fill the room, it shook the world. I'm talking goosebumps, jaws dropping, fans screaming.
I've been thinking about this all day long.
Country meets Elvis, and Jerome crushed it. Josh Turner himself would have tipped his cowboy hat and said, "Now that's how you do it, partner." Fans went wild the moment Jerome unleashed that deep, rich tone.
There's no hurry, don't hell is for the way you look.
And then there's LOVE. Folks, this was a masterclass in elegance. If Nat King Cole himself were in the audience, he'd be standing, clapping, maybe even taking notes.
Very extraordinary.
Jerome made this jazzy classic feel effortless, like he owned it from day one.
Oh, and love is more than just a game for two.
It was smooth, it was classy, it was proof that Jerome wasn't boxed in by one style. Elvis, Dean, Nat King Cole, doesn't matter. Jerome could step into any classic and own it like it was tailor-made.
Love was made for me and you. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in?
First up, Jerome invites us in with Welcome to My World. And let's be clear, this wasn't just another round, this was the semifinals, the much-anticipated moment of his second appearance. Fans had been waiting, the buzz was building, when's Jerome coming back? And when that first note hit, boy, it felt like stepping straight into his own personal concert hall. Now, here's the beauty of this choice. Many casual Elvis listeners didn't even know this song. But Jerome, he opened the door to the deep cuts of the King's catalog, showing that he's got more than just the obvious hits in his back pocket. This was a treat for diehards and newcomers alike.
Ask and you'll be given.
And did you notice? The tempo was slowed down. Whether that was an artistic decision or a sneaky way to dodge copyright flags, the effect was the same. It gave Jerome room to let every word sink in, wrapping the audience in velvet.
With my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world.
This was Jerome proving a point. He didn't just sing songs, he crafted moments. And from the very first hello, He knew exactly how to reel in an audience and never let them go.
Jerome Evardome.
Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to...
Then Jerome flips the vibe with Wooden Heart, playful, cheeky, and just plain fun. This was Jerome proving he wasn't just a vocal powerhouse. He was a full-on showman.
Then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die.
The winks, the smiles, the little dance moves, it was like a time machine straight back to Elvis in his charming 1960s prime.
Upon this love of mine, it was all...
And here's a cool bit of trivia. Elvis originally performed Wooden Heart during his time in the US Army while he was stationed in Germany. That's why the song has German lyrics sprinkled in. And Jerome, he nailed it. His German pronunciation was spot on, and fans noticed. They were impressed. Jerome knew how to work a stage, and Wooden Heart was his way of saying, "Hey, I'm not just here to sing, I'm here to entertain." And he delivered it with style.
Hey baby, I ask you much of you. Oh, no, baby.
Now here comes the thunder. A big hunk o' love. Now, this is rock and roll.
All right, know me a single little mama. Your mother saw me out.
Jerome doesn't just sing this, he attacks it. Grit, growl, swagger. The man's got it all. Every line hits like a jolt of electricity. The band's rocking, the crowd's grooving, and Jerome, he's out there owning that stage like he's headlining in Vegas.
Wishbone in my pocket. I got a rabbit's foot around my wrist.
Man, what a grit. And that's the secret sauce right there. Jerome brought that playful Tennessee grit. It's not just clean notes and polished moves. It's that little edge, that wink, that southern cheekiness Elvis himself had in his back pocket. Jerome pulled it out at the perfect moment, and the crowd ate it up. Next up, Jerome takes on Moody Blue, and this one's special. Why? Because this was Elvis's swan song, the last single he ever released before he left us. So when Jerome stepped up to sing it, it wasn't just another cover, it was a tribute, a curtain call, a nod to the final chapter of the King's story. Moody Blue isn't an easy track. Tricky, emotional, moody in tone. But Jerome handled it like a pro. He gave it texture, that mix of soft vulnerability and sudden bursts of power. That blend of warmth and edge made the performance feel almost haunting, like he was carrying Elvis's legacy forward in real time.
I'm afraid of my Moody Blue.
Stop. Now this deserves a pause. All right, let's hear it again. That's a different kind of crescendo, not just about getting louder, but about making it hit deeper. You feel it in your chest, in the air, in the silence before the next note. It's tension. All right, folks, buckle up because this one is special. This wasn't just any performance. This was Jerome's wild card comeback. Fans had been waiting, wondering, asking, when's Jerome stepping back on that stage? And when he finally did, he chose this song. That choice wasn't random.
I just never took the time. You were always...
This was his return after a controversial elimination, a loss that sparked a huge buzz, a wave of fans crying foul, saying he was robbed.
Tell me.
And you can feel it in every note. The emotion, the weight, the determination, it's all there.
Give me one more chance to keep you.
This song became more than just music. It was a statement, a comeback anthem, proof that Jerome wasn't going quietly, that he had unfinished business, and that he could turn heartbreak into one of the most unforgettable moments of the Clones.
Little things I should have said and done.
There's a reason why fans love him, and you hear it crystal clear in this performance. The way Jerome sings this song,
You're always on my mind.
pure magnetism.
Always on my mind.
He doesn't just hit the notes, he owns them. Listen to that uncanny Elvis tone, smooth and rich, almost eerie in how close it gets.
Always on my mind. Kiss me quick. Oh, I still
Time to kick the energy back up. Jerome rolls in with Kiss Me Quick, and suddenly it's pure fun on stage.
let me go.
He flips from crooner mode straight into full showman gear. The swagger locked in, the charm oozing from every move.
Kiss me quick, because I love you so, love you so.
That's Jerome telling the audience, relax, we're here to have a good time.
How we are swaying. Oh, let's keep on praying.
And boy, did he deliver. The whole place was clapping along, smiling, caught up in the groove. It wasn't just a performance, it was a party.
I just can't stand this waiting. Oh, does he-
That's the beauty of Jerome. One minute he's delicate and heartfelt, the next he's playful, cheeky, and larger than life.
That kiss will open heaven's door, and we'll stay there.
This is the kind of performance that makes you forget it's even a competition.
I love you so, love you so, love you so.
For a few minutes, you're not watching a contestant, you're at a concert, riding the wave of charisma, charm, and good old-fashioned rock and roll fun.
Because I love you so.
Soft, delicate, intimate. Love Me Tender isn't an easy song to pull off. Why? Because it's simple. No big band to hide behind, no fireworks, just you, your voice, and the truth of the moment.
Love me tender.
And Jerome, he turned that simplicity into raw power. His control was flawless, every breath measured, every note steady.
For my darling, I love you.
The warmth in his tone, it wrapped around the audience like a blanket.
Love me tender, love me long.
And the connection, the connection. He didn't sing to the crowd, he sang as if it was for one person in the room. That's not just singing, that's storytelling, that's presence. That's the mark of a real performer.
Love me tender, love me true.
In a competition full of big voices and high drama, Jerome proved that sometimes the quietest song can make the loudest impact.
I love you, and I always will. Wise man say.
This is the big one, the love anthem everyone knows, and Jerome nails it. The crowd falls silent. The world feels suspended in the moment. It wasn't just a performance, it was history in the making.
Shall I stay?
And here's the kicker. This is the song that started it all. Jerome's very first performance on the Clones. The performance that lit the spark. Later, he would sing it again in the classic male grand finals. But nothing could eclipse the first.
Falling in love.
Fans couldn't get enough. The video of this performance on YouTube from Eat Bulaga skyrocketed past 2 million views and keeps climbing. And that's not even counting the live video that went viral on social media.
So it goes. Some things are.
From that day on, Jerome wasn't just another contestant. He was a phenomenon, the name fans were waiting for.
Take my hold.
Before we dive into the top spot, let's take a moment. If you've been riding this Jerome journey with us, you know this channel has featured his performances from every angle. Vocal comparisons to Elvis, deep dives into his most unforgettable moments on the Clones. So if you're new here, you might want to check those out after this countdown. Trust me, there's a whole treasure chest of Jerome magic waiting for you. Now, let's get to number 1.
Surely to the sea, dark.
And here it is, the crown jewel.
Are you lonesome tonight?
But Jerome didn't just sing it, he told a story.
Are you sorry we drifted?
He didn't just copy Elvis, he lived it, breathed it, made it his own.
Does your memory stray to a bright?
Every pause, every shift in tone carried weight. Drama, presence, heartbreak.
And called you sweetheart.
The audience was frozen, hanging on every word. Absolute chills. This wasn't a cover, this was a moment.
Do you gaze at your?
For context, Jerome also performed this same song during his very first appearance on April 9th, in the elimination round.
Is your heart filled with pain?
Both versions are fan favorites, tied in history, but this comeback performance weighs heavier. Why? because this was the narration fans longed for, the missing piece that made the song complete.
I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said that the world's a stage.
Now, let's set the stage. Jerome performed this masterpiece during the comeback edition qualifying round, after finishing as second runner-up in the classic male grand finals. Fans had been waiting, asking, practically demanding, when will Jerome deliver the legendary narration? And finally, it happened here.
You're acting strange, and why I've never known. Honey, oh honey, you lied when you said you loved me.
The show must have even stretched the airtime to let it unfold, because the payoff was unforgettable.
No, you know that I would ever live. Yes, I would rather live with your lies than go on living without you.
And in the end, it became what many consider the single most iconic performance in the history of the Clones.
With emptiness all around.
The silence, the weight, the magic. This isn't just a contestant singing. This is a performer etching his name into history.
Is your heart filled with pain?
The Clones may have seen many voices, but none quite like this.
Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Jerome Evardome, the man who turned a stage into a legend, a performance into a memory, and a song into something eternal.